You and welcome to the podcast. So I'm going to dive right in with some of the notes that I have shared for you because of what I'm seeing in the marketplace regarding weight loss. So we live in a world where quick fixes and instant results are glorified. You know this. But when it comes to weight loss, the truth remains. You get what you pay for. And the cost of weight loss goes far beyond money, right? It's about so much more than just what you're paying for. What it's all about is it's about the emotional, the spiritual, and the mental investment that you must be willing to make. And so the question is, are you ready to pay the price today to experience the transformation that you desire tomorrow, right? Because you have to be willing. It's not going to be something that you just wake up tomorrow and suddenly this feeling of willing is going to be there perpetually for each ongoing day. No, losing weight is not just about shedding pounds. It's about shedding your old habits, your limiting beliefs, and all of the emotional weight that's been holding you down for years and years now. And your weight loss journey, that journey is going to require more than just, all of the diet plans and workout routines. It's going to require that you dig deeper into your soul and ask, what am I really willing to pay? And why does that matter to me? That's how I lost my weight, right? I asked myself these questions and I got real with myself. Another question could be, what could it mean for me if I decided to become willing to pay the price to have the life that I want? And so I want to give you a couple of bullet points that are kind of coming to the top of my head here. This is the truth. If you're not willing to pay the cost now, you are going to pay the cost later. You're going to pay it later in regret, in missed opportunities, and in all of the emotional weight of feeling like you could have done it, but you didn't. Get that. So, to experience real life-giving transformation, you must become willing. And what do you need to become willing to do, Sherry? Well, you need to become willing to confront the lies that you've been telling yourself. The ones that say, that you're not capable or you're not worthy or you're just not strong enough. It's time for you to release the comfort of all of your old habits, right? All of the emotional eating, all of the quick fix diets. Been there, done that, ate the cabbage soup, right? All of the self-sabotage that you do to yourself when things get hard. It's time for you to see that you have to invest your time, you have to invest your energy and your effort into creating lasting change, because temporary change is only going to get you that. It's going to get you temporary results. You have to start doing what it takes to put in the effort to create lasting change. And here's what I want to promise you about that. It won't be easy, but it will be so profoundly worth it. Another thing I want to highlight today is you've got to surrender your will for God's will. You've got to surrender your will for God's plan for your health and your life, trusting that He will give you the strength that you need. But you've got to be the one to put in the work, right? That's the cost. You can see this now. There's a cost for you to stay the same, just like there's a cost for you to change. And staying the same means holding on to all of the same emotional pain of frustration, of disappointment, of self-doubt, and staying idle in that place. And I always say that when you're idle, there's an idol, right? That's a whole nother thing. But when you choose to change, choosing to invest in your growth means that you will experience freedom and joy and the abundant life that God has for you. I mean, I want you to just imagine for a moment. Imagine what your life could be like if you finally stopped wishing and you started doing. If you gave yourself permission, right? If you gave yourself permission to invest in what truly matters. It's not just about losing weight. It's about stepping into the best version of yourself, the best version of yourself, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. It's about becoming the woman of God that God created and intended for you to be. And this is why working with a Christian life coach is so valuable, because I show you your true identity. I introduce you to who you are in Christ and therefore how to appropriate your faith in a way that you can become that version of yourself. When you work with me, you're not just getting someone to help you to lose weight. You're getting a guide who's going to help you to break through all of the barriers that you've been trusting and coddling, all of the barriers that have been holding you back for so many years. You're getting someone who's going to stand in faith with you, who's going to help you to pray bold prayers, to pray boldly, and to align your goals with God's will. You're investing in a process that doesn't just transform your body, it transforms your heart, your entire life. It makes space for you to be able to renew your mind. This is what I walk you through. So the question is, are you ready to pay the price today for the outcome that you want later? Think about that. The value of working with a Christian life coach for weight loss is not just in pounds that you're going to lose, because you will, but it's in the emotional transformation that you'll experience. It's in the freedom from the negative, thoughts that you sometimes believe, and the way that you see yourself, or the way that you feel about certain situations because of your size, and the way that you're made to feel about yourself, or the confidence in who you are, or like the joy of living in alignment with God's plan. Here's the thing, the cost is high, but the reward is priceless. This is something nobody ever said to me that would have snapped me out of mediocrity. This is what happens when you work with me. I help you to create the life that you are allowed to live right now, by helping you to think like the woman that you're allowed to believe that you can become. You're allowed to become her. And I show you, I help you to become her. So my encouragement for you is to stop waiting. I don't know how long I'm going to be here assigned to this mountain, helping women out at these investment levels. I encourage you, get into my coaching programs while you can. Get in the DIY version of the Seeker's Method, the personal journey. Get into it while you can, and start investing in the life that you're ready to start living in. If you're ready to do that, there's going to be a link in the show notes. I encourage you, go and find out the ways that you can work with me. You could even do the personal journey version of the Seeker's Method right now while it's at this price point, because pretty soon it's not going to be. But if you were to do it now, you could add on proximity coaching, and I could walk with you. This would come to your inbox every single day. It would be life changing. Or you and a couple of your best girlfriends, you could all enroll in the personal journey version of the Seeker's Method today. Create your own Facebook group, create your own text thread, whatever it is, rally around one another, start having prayer groups, watch the Sunday Seeker sessions together separately, keep each other accountable. Whatever it is, all I'm saying to you is this is available to you now. This may be the exact thing that you prayed for. God, show me how to lose weight. I finally had the courage to pray that prayer. And when I did, he showed me, Sherry, you haven't found the program that's going to help you lose weight because you haven't written it. So if you're ready, the coaching packages, the coaching offers are all there. Do a free, discovery call with me. I'll put a link. I've got a link of links. If you click on it, you can see how you can do a free 30-minute discovery call with me. We can hop on the phone, tell me what's going on, and I'll make a recommendation that meets you where you are. Thanks so much for listening.